Hi folks, my name is John Henning and I'm going to take you through some social marketing tips. The idea of this video book is how to use social networks correctly to market your business on the internet. As an introduction, I want to apologize in advance. I'm not a writer or filmmaker by trade. I'm a sales guy and a consultant. The grammar and punctuation in this ebook, blog, and video are not perfect. I figured you were more interested in the information than if all my commas were in the right place. The idea of this free video tutorial is to provide you with some ideas on how to use the social networking sites that are out there to grow your business. We will cover Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and LinkedIn on this video. This video is sponsored by Open a Franchise. Open a Franchise is a franchise consulting company that helps people find the right franchise to buy. The service is free, and through a series of questions and interviews, we will help you determine which franchise, if any, fit what you would consider the right business for you and your family. We'll also help you through the due diligence process. Make sure you stay focused on the proper research of the franchise and make sure that the franchise is providing you with the information that you need. You can reach us by visiting our website at www.openafranchise.com or by calling us at 484-948-1156. I'm going to be your host today. Again, my name is John Henning. A little bit about my experience. I started on the internet in 2000, back when the dot-coms were booming and busting out all over the place. I created my first website. I think we were selling gifts and collectibles at the time, and I put it on the internet and waited for the orders to come flooding in. Obviously, you know that didn't happen. Our first order took 6 months, and I think we did a total of about 10 orders in a whole year period. Not a winning proposition. Have you ever seen a UPS commercial? It was on a few years ago, and this company clicked the publish button. They had just put up their website, and they posted their e-commerce portion on the internet. During the commercial, they're all standing in front of the computer, and all of a sudden the order counter started with 1 sale, then 20, then they all got excited, then 50, and they were all cheering, and then 100, then 500, then 1,000, and the numbers took off like crazy, and all of a sudden they all really got this worried look on their face, and then UPS, the whole pitch was, don't worry, we can ship it kind of thing. Well, it doesn't work that way in the real world on the internet. Most people know it. You know, we did 10 orders in a whole year and spent a ton of money and a ton of time, and I think we actually lost a lot of money that year. I knew that wasn't going to work, so I had to find out another way to do this. So I started researching all the different online advertising venues at the time. Remember, this is back in 2000, and there just weren't that many. I found that search engine optimization was the most cost-effective way to drive traffic to my sites, and after 9 years, I now own over 400 websites and have quite a few of them that generate tens of thousands of visitors monthly. Our top site consistently receives 30 to 40,000 unique visitors a month with hundreds of thousands of visits. I own sites that make $100 per month. I own sites that make thousands of dollars per month each month. Now along comes social networking and social marketing, and I had to learn all about all of that over again. So through trial and error, I've come up with a formula that seems to be working and working quite well. Wanted to pass some of this information on to you today. The reason I tell all of this to you is to lend a little bit of credibility to what I'm going to talk about today. Social marketing is an inexpensive way to drive targeted traffic to your site. I have over 4,000 followers, actually approaching 5,000 followers as of July 23rd, 2009. My Facebook has 500 more friends. My LinkedIn has over 200 connections. I belong to over 40 groups on LinkedIn, and I actually personally manage 5 groups on LinkedIn. I think we just added our 6th one. I didn't just start on online marketing a month ago. I've been doing it for over 9 years, and that's the key to remembering with social marketing. It's not an event, it's a strategy, and I'll cover that more later. Social marketing is a project, not an event. If you think you're going to set up your social network accounts, send out a blast to all your connections, and see an instant return in a few days, please rethink your strategy. I would even go as far as saying, if that is your strategy after watching this video or reading this article, then please stop now and delete all of your accounts because you're wasting your time. It just does not work that way. If you're looking for an instant return, use Google AdWords or Yahoo Search Marketing, but be prepared to open up your checkbook because instead of investing time, you'll be investing a lot of money. Social marketing is not an event. It takes hours, days, weeks, months, even years of time in order to see a true return on it. When you see the return, it's usually much higher than conventional advertising, but the return does take a bit longer. Think of social marketing as a long-term investment, an investment of your time. The more you put into it, the more you will usually get out of it. How cliche, but it's usually true. Social marketing just isn't instantaneous when it comes to results. There are ways to speed up the process slightly. One of those ways is by researching information, just like you're doing right now by watching this video or reading this blog. You might watch videos, read articles, blogs, magazines. The amount of information out there on social marketing is staggering right now. It seems like everybody and their brother is a social marketing expert now. Social marketing has literally created a whole niche industry. There are companies that focus on social marketing just like other companies focus on TV, radio, internet, newspaper, all of that form of advertising as well. If you remember that social marketing is not an event, you will realize a better return on your time investment of watching or reading this video book. The whole premise of this video book is to help you get started down the road of setting up a social marketing plan for your business. Giving and sharing, the key to social marketing. The primary thing you need to understand with all social marketing is that it is all about giving and sharing. Regardless of which network you are most interested in, it is all the same. From Facebook to Twitter to YouTube to LinkedIn to the other hundreds, if not thousands, of social marketing sites that are now popping up all over. And what I mean by this is, don't set up an account and start blasting out your website address to all of your friends and acquaintances. They'll block you, unfriend you, unfollow you, whatever the phrase is for that particular site, in a heartbeat. They will get rid of you and drop you like the proverbial hot potato. You cannot repeatedly abuse your friends and expect them to continue to interact with you. That's talking, not giving. Giving and sharing is what it's all about. The giving part's easy to explain. You need to figure out a way to give the people that follow you and that are connected to you something with no expectation of getting anything in return. I know that's a hard concept for some of you to swallow, but the fact is people don't join social networks to see blatant advertisements. They know they're going to see a certain portion, but they don't expect to get them from their friends and family. This means they are primarily looking for interaction with others and information. The interaction part is a tough nut to crack when it comes to business, and is a subject of another informational video. But the best return on your time investment, because that's what this is, an investment of your time, is providing other users a gift of free information. A lot of people go to social networking sites to get information. They just don't realize it. They want to interact and they want information. If you give your connections information for free, you will get something in return that is priceless. It's called trust. Trust is built over time on social networks. There is no such thing as a quick fix to building your own social marketing system. It just doesn't exist. Oh, you'll see hundreds of ads all day long about each social network for something to buy that will get you tens of thousands of followers or make you rich on Facebook. But by and large, the only people that are making any money with those systems are the people selling the system, not the users. Your time investment is best served by providing something for free to other users with the expectation that there will be nothing given in return. Don't expect to get many customers or sales or leads or whatever it is that you're looking for. If your expectations are low, you will be pleasantly surprised when you do indeed get something in return, because you will over the long haul. The payoff potential is huge when you look at this type of ROI, or return on investment. One of the first things I tell everyone is forget about your main website. Set up a blog. You can do it for free at blogger.com, www.blogger.com. It's owned by Google, and I cover that more later. Make sure the subject of your blog and the link that you create is relevant to the target audience you are looking to reach. Then start writing content that they would like to read. It is important that you do this now and do it regularly. Start it right away. You'll be tempted to write something and then post a link in your Facebook or Twitter. Don't do this yet. You need to build up an inventory of information before you can do that and see any real effect from your efforts. Write on your blog daily, multiple times a day if you can. Pick something that you like to write about that's relevant to your client base that you're looking to target. Set up a meeting reminder in your calendar to write daily, and actually do it each day, every day, 7 days a week for 2 to 3 weeks. I'll integrate this into the social marketing plan later in this video, but for right now, start it right away. Sharing is what you generally start with, though. It's easier to do, faster to do, and it gets decent results. The giving will come later. Sharing starts with doing a bit of research. It takes you a few minutes. Find a subject that you like that is relevant to the demographic that you're targeting. I use news.google.com all the time for this. It's easy to search. I can find plenty of information on any subject, and it is all current and it's all free.